The alarm clock buzzed. 5:30 a.m., another day began. Not for Tiffany, though. For her, it was the start of something more significant. It wasn't just another day. It was a day that demanded her full attention and dedication. It was a day filled with purpose. A day where every action mattered. She was a DeliveryChixx process server, a role that carried weight and responsibility. A bringer of news, good or bad, each delivery could change someone's life. Today, her route was rural Iowa. Coffee brewed, Tiffany reviewed her list. Each name, a story. Each address, a destination filled with unknowns. A divorce, a lawsuit, a debt. Each document held a piece of someone's life. She wasn't just delivering papers. She was delivering moments that could alter the course of someone's future. She was delivering life-changing moments. Moments that would be remembered forever. That weight sat heavy, but Tiffany was ready. She embraced the challenge with a sense of duty. She pulled on her DeliveryChixx uniform, a symbol of professionalism, of authority, but mostly of respect. It was more than just clothing. It was her armor. Her black SUV awaited, a trusty companion on countless journeys, packed with summons and her trusty atlas. Each document meticulously organized. GPS was unreliable out here. The atlas was her guide through the winding roads and open fields. Tiffany liked it that way. The simplicity of the map, the beauty of the countryside. It was her own little adventure. Every day brought new experiences, new challenges. First stop, a farm outside Cedar Rapids, a divorce summons, the beginning of a new chapter for someone. Tiffany hoped it wouldn't be too messy. She always hoped for the best, even when delivering the worst. Iowa unfolded before her. Rolling hills, endless cornfields stretched out as far as the eye could see, painting a serene yet monotonous landscape. The vastness of the land mirrored the vastness of her thoughts. The radio played country music, a familiar tune that brought a sense of comfort. Tiffany sang along, her voice blending with the melody, creating a temporary escape from her reality. It kept her spirits up, a small joy in the midst of her challenging job. The music was her companion, her solace on these long drives. The divorce summons felt heavy in her bag, a constant reminder of the emotional weight she carried. Each document represented a broken relationship, a shattered dream. She knew how it felt. She'd been there on the receiving end of such papers. The memories of her own divorce still lingered, making each delivery a personal battle. The farm was easy to find. A red barn, a tired-looking farmhouse stood as silent witnesses to the passage of time. They seemed to echo the weariness she felt inside. A man, maybe in his 50s, was fixing a tractor. John, the summons said. His hands were rough, his face lined with years of hard work. Tiffany took a deep breath, steeling herself for the task ahead. Each step towards the man felt like a mile. Time to do her job. "John?" she asked. He looked up wary. "You're John Smith?" He nodded, his eyes filled with suspicion and resignation. She continued, "I'm Tiffany, a process server. This is for you." His face fell, the weight of the papers sinking in. Tiffany hated this part, the moment when hope drained away. Seeing the hope drain away was the hardest part. "I'm sorry," she mumbled, her voice barely audible over the wind. He just grunted and took the papers, his shoulders slumping under the new burden. Back in her car, Tiffany exhaled deeply. Another delivery done, but this one lingered in her mind. Divorce was tough, a painful reminder of her own past. She started the car, the engine groaning like an old dog reluctant to move. On to the next stop, she thought, trying to shake off the lingering sadness. A small town outside Des Moines awaited her. The streets were quiet, almost too quiet, as if holding their breath. A debt notice this time, a different kind of burden, but heavy nonetheless. Tiffany hoped it wouldn't be too bad, that maybe this time the recipient would take it in stride. But she knew better than to hope. Experience had taught her that every delivery carried its own weight, its own story of struggle and resilience. Stay tuned for Marisol's story next week, and remember to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and other social media pages: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and Lemon8. To set up service, call 515-412-9070 or contact customer care at DeliveryChixx.com.